What's up, brothers? It's your boy Country Boy again, man, coming at you with another video. I just got done watching a movie on Primetime Amazon. The name of the movie is Life and Nothing More. And it's not a, it's kind of a mediocre, low budget film, but it's some pretty good acting, and it's a pretty good movie to watch. Of course, it's not no blockbuster or anything, but it depicts black life in a very poetic way. It's a very good movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it about a 6.5 to 7. A real good movie. But the movie is about a young black man with, of course, a single black mother growing up in the projects. And it shows basically life through his eyes. And unfortunately, he had a mother that was in love with thugs. Let me take a drink on that. And damn, that was kind of strong. And in the movie, it started off where it was him, his mother, and his little sister. He's 14 years old. His mother is struggling to make ends meet, of course. She got a low minimum wage paying job. They struggling eating hot dogs every night. So he's struggling in pain. And his mother, to make a long story short, lets a new thug move in with them. They get into it. The mother finds out she's pregnant by this new guy. She kicks him out. Her son get into it. She ends up kicking her son out of the house, right? Get the fuck out. That's how she's talking to him or whatever. You know how black mothers talk to their children because they're frustrated because of the life they chose and the predicament they put themselves in. So to make a long story short, during the film, he just walks to this like rich neighborhood and is sitting at a park. He gets into it with this white couple. To make a long story short, he ends up going into juvenile hall. They ended the movie with him coming home from doing like 8 to 9 months in juvie. And coming home to his new baby brother that his mother had by the new thug. And you could just see the pain in his eyes. It was some very good acting. And it really touched my heart because this is what millions of black men are going through throughout this country. Mama didn't have any resources. When he got in trouble, she didn't have no money to get him out of trouble. Got a felony at a young age. But the movie ends with him going to see his biological father in prison. And when he picks up the phone to talk to him through the glass, the movie cuts off. Great movie. I really like that movie. So, my point is, like I've always said, one of the main issues that we have in the black community is black women being in love with thugs. That is the bottom fucking line. Now, I know a lot of brothers don't want to admit it because your mama is that black woman that was in love with a thug. Your daddy was that thug. When you a black woman, or when you a woman, period, it's critical that you choose the right mate to procreate and have children by. You go have a baby by some low-down thug, gangbanger, drug dealer that gets locked up or goes to the feds. You don't have any education. You don't have a job where you ain't even got a job. You ain't even making 40 a year. You at the poverty line. You working, I think his mother worked at like a truck stop as a waitress and was trying to get like a custodian job, part-time. These are mediocre, low-wage paying jobs that don't offer any type of insurance, anything. So as a black man, you have to grow up in the projects, in subsidized housing, Section 8, bad, rough areas, around other black men, this mother is in the same predicament. So these are a whole bunch of frustrated, mad black men. Ain't never met his daddy. Don't know who his daddy is. Uh, Maybe I've only met his dad like one time. Understand what I'm saying? He got to eat hot dogs and pork and beans every fucking night. He's frustrated. He's mad. 14 years old. Mama can't buy him the new Jordans. He's mad and frustrated. So he's from the east side of town. These other guys is from the west side of town. They meet together at the Arab store and they clash out of frustration and kill each other. That's my analysis on the black community. Now, some people will say, I've heard black women say, well, that's all that's around us. That's bullshit. It's good black men, smart black men in the black community. You just don't like them. You want a thug. You want a drug dealer. You want a gangbanger. That's what black women are attracted to. So, what has happened to the black community? I heard O'Shea. He had a video and he was saying I think it was 30% of the good black men in our community, right, which is high as hell, are marrying outside of the black race. So where did that leave black women? Unmarried. When are we going to hold these black women accountable to the men they choose to procreate with? And not only do it one time, not only do it 2 times, not only do it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. They never stop. What's going on in the mind of these children that's stuck in this situation? I know plenty of black women. I've talked to black women, period. Plenty of times. Myself, she had 2 babies by one drug dealer that was in and out of the feds. Years later, she decides to have another baby by another drug dealer. She's making $13, $14 an hour. Can you send your kids off to college? You could have a daughter that could be smart as hell, or a son that could want to go to school to be a chemist, but your dumb ass can't send them to college. Why? Because you made fucked up decisions in life. These are your children we're talking about. You're affecting the whole lineage of people. You're affecting your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, because you was attracted to a thug, a drug dealer. Nobody wants to talk about this. This is the main issue in the black community. I don't care what nobody says. So, you got a whole bunch of black men in pain because their mom had a baby by a thug. The police can come in here and shoot them down and kill them. What you gonna do about it? Your dumb ass barely made it out of high school. You got a 12th grade education. All you know how to do is fucking wash dishes and serve tables at Denny's. Not talking down on nobody. It's the fucking truth. Black women love thugs. If you have a baby by a thug, you're not gonna have 9 times out of 10. If you have babies by thugs, you're gonna have a mediocre job. You got these, stories or whatever with black women. They go get a degree. Cool, but even if you go to get a degree and become a nurse, you got 3, 4 kids, your ass gonna struggle still. Unless you see 6 figures. When are we gonna talk about these issues? But that's a whole nother video. I'm talking about money management or whatever. When are we gonna talk about the main issue, which I believe is in the black community, is that black women are attracted to thugs? You have a baby by a thug. Like I said before, you work in a minimum wage job, your car running hot, you can't get your car fixed, your son want to play football, you yelling at him. And then not just the the situational trauma, but just the vocal trauma that black women give to their children. Shut the fuck up. You just like your daddy. You ain't shit. What's going on in his head? You taught him at an early age to hate men, to hate other black men. So when he see another black man in the street, his life don't mean nothing to him. He hate black men. His daddy won't there. You talking shit to him every fucking day. It's only but so much made. And a lot of these black women come from stable homes. All these black women don't come from a hood rat lineage. They come from stable homes. But the average young black girl wants a thug because they associate a thug with masculinity. They look at somebody like me. I mean, I'm pretty, in every neighborhood is black men going to, it's plenty of good black men out here. Black women don't want them. But, not to make this video too long, man, please like and subscribe. Please comment. Please share. Give me your thoughts. I feel like this is the main issue, one of the biggest issues we have in the black community. Black women having babies by thugs, getting on Section 8. And you got 30, 40, 50 black women that got 3, 4 kids apiece that's all frustrated. It's going to be a whole bunch of confusion and chaos and frustration and violence and robbery and crime in the projects. That's why they call it a project. But what do you think? Please like, comment, subscribe, brothers. It's your boy, Country Boy. I'm out.